From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte. Elections Canada is reporting a new record for ballots cast in advanced polls.
The agency says over 7.3 million people voted over the long weekend between Friday and Monday. That's up 25% from early voting figures in the 2021 federal election. Until 6 p.m. local time tonight, voters can still cast a ballot early in their Ridings Elections Canada office. Today also marks the final day for voters to apply to vote by mail. Federal leaders are making their final pitches to voters across the country with less than a week to go until Election Day this Monday, April 28th. Naira Ahmed, The Canadian Press.
The White House says there's been a drop in the number of people caught at the Canada-U.S. border as a trade war between the two countries continues. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt didn't offer any new hints about what might convince U.S. President Donald Trump to drop his tariff on Canadian goods. She only said there's been a significant drop in the number of people illegally crossing into the U.S. from Canada. Trump slapped tariffs on Canadian imports last month, saying it was because of the flow of people and fentanyl across the border. Mourners continue to pay their respects to the late Pope Francis. Cardinal Frank Leo presided over a mass at St. Michael's Cathedral Basilica in Toronto today. Following the service, he spoke about the pontiff's last visit to Canada.
Here in Canada, his visit in the summer of 2022 and his heartfelt apology for the abuses in residential schools marked a historic step toward ongoing reconciliation with Indigenous peoples.
Pope Francis died Monday of a stroke and heart failure at the age of 88. Cardinal Leo will head to the Vatican tomorrow for Saturday's funeral. 5 former members of Canada's World Junior Hockey team have pleaded not guilty as jury selection started today in their sexual assault trial. Dylan Dubé, Carter Hart, Michael McLeod, Cal Foote, and Alex Formenton were charged with sexual assault early last year, involving an incident that allegedly took place in London, Ontario in June of 2018. And the TVO show The Agenda with Steve Paikin is coming to an end after 19 seasons. The veteran host is entering a new phase of his career with the public broadcaster, a weekly political podcast on politics, hosting public engagements, and continuing to write a column on the broadcaster's website. A new show launching this fall called The Rundown will replace Paikin's time slot, featuring original journalism and in-depth analysis exploring social, political, cultural, and economic issues that impact Ontarians. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Maple Leafs and Ottawa Senators hit the ice tonight in Game 2 of their first-round NHL playoff series. Leafs head coach and former NHL tough guy Craig Berube was asked about the Battle of Ontario after getting his first taste in the team's 6-2 win on Sunday.
You know, there's some hatred there for sure, and it's pretty good. I enjoy it.
The best of 7 series shifts to Ottawa for games 3 and 4 on Thursday and Saturday. The Toronto Blue Jays look to end a 3-game losing streak as they continue a series with the Houston Astros tonight in Texas. And Milwaukee All-NBA guard Damian Lillard expects to play tonight when the Bucks and Indiana Pacers resume their first-round NBA playoff series. The Pacers lead that series 1-0. Lillard missed more than a month of action because of a blood clot in his right leg. From the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.